Hello there and welcome back to The Journey. And if you haven't watched last episode, I advise you go and watch the last episode because something important happened. We resigned as the boss of FC Smallgun. And I told you that we would come back and I would be unemployed. As you can see, that's not the case. We have a job. Because when I left, it was the beginning of May. I thought I'll go to the beginning of June, and then a lot of jobs will become available because managerial contracts will be running out. They won't want to renew them, and yeah, that didn't really happen. We got a job, and not just any job. We are in the top flight of Hungarian football with Vasas. Now, Vasas are based in Budapest, and you're probably wondering, isn't Budapest quite far from Belarus? And you're right, it is. That's why I moved house. So let's go show you where I've been living the last couple of days since I moved to Hungary. And here we are in my brand new house. That's right, house now. We're not living in an apartment anymore. We got a house with a sauna and a pool and a garage. It's alarmed with 4 bedrooms. Ew, it looks nice. I mean, just look at that view. That's beautiful. This is the interior. Very lovely living room there. Lovely kitchen in there, tucked away. A very, very basic kitchen, but it's probably mostly going to be takeaway, I suppose. Really lovely floor plan. Obviously, this is the bedroom. Well, that's the guest bedroom. This is the ensuite bathroom. It's a lovely spiral staircase. That's the bathroom. Lovely marble flooring. This is the pool. Very nice. You've got a lovely sauna here. Look at that. Got my own personal sauna. Got a gym in the shower. Why not? Just look at that view. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful part of town. And also you got a garage that can fit 2 cars. It's just a beautiful place. And it's only costing €2,300 a month. So it's really, really, really cheap. This is where we're going to go in District 2. The stadium is up here in District 4, so it's not far. I've still got my BMW. I drove down from Belarus. So yeah, that took about 16 hours of driving. But you know what? It was worth it. It's a better job, more money, a lovely, lovely house to come and live in. But I suppose now it's time to take you back through the club. It's a nice place, isn't it? I know. That's what you're all thinking. That's really nice. It's a lovely place. Brilliant. So as you can see, this is their last season. They didn't do well. They only just survived relegation simply because they were lucky, I suppose you could say, that there were 2 teams that are much worse than them. But in reality, they're not a bad team. They got promoted and they finished 5th the year before. They're a decent team. They have been in Europe in the past. Where do I go find that? There is a thing where you can see that. So obviously they never won it, but they have won the Hungarian First Division, 6 times, runners up twice, runners up 13 times as recently as 2001. They were runners up in the Hungarian Cup in 2006. They're a team with some good history behind them. If you go on their Wikipedia page, they have actually done well in Europe before. They've got to the quarterfinals of what is now called the Champions League, and I think it was the final of what is now the Europa League. So yeah, as you can see, they're worth 4.5 million. Their tickets are a bit more expensive, which is nice because obviously £12 is nothing. They do have 2 rivals in Honved and Ferencváros, who obviously are 2 of the bigger teams in Hungarian football. Obviously, Ferencváros are very commonly in Europe, as you can see. They'd won it 2 years previously, and they finished 3rd this year. So definitely one of the better teams in the league. We play at the 6,000 seated stadium in Budapest. It's actually owned by the club as well, which is nice. Not great training facilities or youth facilities, but I'm not too worried about that at this point. We have no affiliates. But yeah, it looks a decent club. 2-star reputation. And unlike Smorgon, they have money. 2.7 million in the bank. 830 to spend on transfers. And I've got 135 to spend on wage budget. And we're only committed to spending 53. So, I'll be able to do quite a big overhaul of this squad, hopefully bring in some decent players over the summer, and we have an amazing team here. We did bring in some new staff members as well, so we'll go through that separately. So in the coaching team, I've brought back a couple of people. So Bente Nordanger, who was obviously our assistant at Smorgon, has come back. They didn't make her boss when I resigned. It kind of annoyed me, so I made her my assistant again. Wayne Richardson has come back. Norbert Lazar and Yusuf Lipai were already here. And we brought in the one and only Adebayo Akinfenwa as our head of youth development. Look at that, working with youngsters, 16. Not great player ability or player potential, but the beast works with kids. There's only 1-star reputation, so it was quite easy to get as well. Yeah, he's on 3.2k. Never made a cap for Nigeria. But, funny enough, he's fluent in Lithuanian, because he played there when he was like 17. So that's fun. We've got the beast. The beast is in, as people might say, I guess. We brought back Rebecca Lineker as our head physio, because we didn't have one. And we brought in Grace Caldwell as our head of sports science. So hopefully, whatever the role that they do goes well for us. That's the hope. We actually have a chief doctor here as well in Sofia Ludansky. And in terms of scouting transfers, we've got a new scout who you may remember, who is Miriam Peruzzi, who was also at Smorgon. I basically raided the Smorgon staff. We've also brought in Esther Willis as chief data analyst. She is still the chief data analyst for the Welsh national team as well. And we have a director of football who was already here called Miklos Vanksas, who is a 51-year-old Hungarian and just looks pretty decent for what he does. This is the squad at the moment. Let me just switch that to report. So as you can see, it's a decent squad. It's quite a large squad. We're going to try and get rid of quite a lot of these players. Some players have some decent potential as well. So you never know. I have already tried to sign Adam Bogdan. He doesn't want to come. His contract is running out. He doesn't want to come. It's disappointing. But other than that, I suppose that's really about it to go through, because the season's not yet started yet. So yeah, hopefully we can push on. Maybe win a cup. Maybe get into Europe this year, because you never know. They're predicted to finish, I think, 6th. I think, for your season preview. No, they were predicted to finish 10th. Okay. So actually they finished exactly where they're meant to. Hopefully we can finish 6th. That's the aim. Top half finish. But until then, I'll finish the episode here. I'll see you tomorrow with the first game of the new season. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you think of our new club. Follow me on Twitter at LuckySparks1393, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.